This is the Senville LETO series mini split air conditioner heat pump, and I've been using it in my own home for a little while now. So in this quick review, I want to break down what this unit is like from my honest, everyday experience for anyone curious about making their space more comfortable. If you're new to mini split ACS, don't worry, I'll break things down in simple terms as I go. Looking at the LETO series, you get a pretty sleek and simple design. The indoor unit is a slim, white, wall-mounted box with curved edges. It sits close to the wall and doesn't stick out much, so it's not an eyesore. The outdoor unit is your typical heat pump compressor box, but it's more compact than some older setups I've owned before. I found the build quality feels sturdy, but not bulky. The remote fits well in my hand, basic but easy to use, and you also get a 16-foot copper line that connects the indoor and outdoor part, making the install cleaner. If you're the kind who cares about looks and not just performance, I'd say this mini split just fades into the background and doesn't clash with my furniture or the open plan of my ranch house. From my experience, I picked the 24,000 BTU model because my house is just one level and pretty open, so I wanted a single head that could cover most of the living space, kitchen, and a couple of bedrooms without needing multiple separate units. When I first decided on a mini split system, I was a bit nervous about whether it would actually handle everything and if it would be loud, but I've been pleasantly surprised. After running the LETO for about 3 days straight, I realized I barely even notice it's there, except for the nice cool or warm air. At normal fan speed, the sound is whisper quiet. It's actually quieter than my ceiling fan, and even in turbo mode, it's just a gentle hum. When it comes to installation, the Senville LETO is technically labeled as DIY friendly because the indoor and outdoor units come pre-charged with refrigerant up to a certain length of copper line. But if you don't already have some experience dealing with electrical panels and heavy equipment, I'd say hire a pro for safety. Personally, I went with a technician to set it up. My situation was a bit tricky since I didn't have the right outside wall nearby. Most of my walls have windows, so the line set had to travel a little further behind to reach the outdoor compressor. But if your home is laid out more conventionally, it'd be much easier. Now, key features. The LETO series is a 4-in-1 system. That means you get air conditioning, heating, a dehumidifier, and regular fan modes, all rolled into one. The heat pump isn't just for AC. It can warm your home when it gets chilly, which is something a lot of folks don't realize mini splits can do. The rated heating works well down to around 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So unless you're living somewhere with super harsh winters, it should be enough. I'm in an area where winters are cold but not brutal, and it's kept my space plenty warm without issue. The smart features deserve their own shout-out. The LETO is Alexa-enabled, meaning you can control it with your voice. Hey Alexa, set the living room temperature to 75, or use your phone to change the settings when you're away from home. This is super handy for me, especially on hot days. Before I get home from work, I just open the app and the house is comfortable when I walk in. For people familiar with smart home gadgets, this fits right in. If you ever lose the remote, which seems to happen to me right when I need it, you can still manage everything from the app. Another point worth highlighting is energy efficiency. In my opinion, the most stressful part about running AC or heat is the electric bill. The LETO has a SEER 2 rating of up to 18, which basically means it's built to use less electricity for the same amount of heating or cooling, so I can run it all day without worrying that my bill is going to spike. After a month of running it, I noticed my electric bill was noticeably lower compared to the old window AC and space heater setup I had before. Quiet operation is another thing I love. With my open floor plan, I was worried a loud unit would drown out the TV or conversations, but this mini split is so quiet even on turbo mode, I don't have to adjust the TV volume at all. It's at about 34 dB at its lowest, which is softer than normal conversation. There's no loud compressor clunking on and off, just a steady gentle breeze. Maintenance is a breeze too. The indoor unit has easy-to-remove filters, which I just rinse out every couple of weeks. There's no bucket to empty because the condensate just drains outside through a tube. The outdoor unit is pretty protected. It's built to handle rain and snow. Plus, it runs so quietly that nobody's going to complain, not even neighbors sitting outside nearby. Of course, no product is perfect. From my experience, the biggest frustration is the installation itself. The DIY part is a bit optimistic. Unless you really know what you're doing with wiring and wall mounting, you'll probably want a pro, especially to keep your warranty valid. That means extra cost, which I originally hoped to avoid. Also, for folks in extreme cold climates, the heating won't be as strong when temperatures drop below what the unit is rated for, so you might need a backup plan if you get ice storms or weeks of freezing weather. Another thing is, while the price of the LETO is fair for what you get, it's still an investment. It's not as cheap as a window unit, but from my experience, the savings over time and energy and the all-in-one flexibility make it worth it. That said, if you're just trying to cool a single small room, it might be more system than you need. In conclusion, I'd recommend the Senville LETO series mini-split air conditioner heat pump to anyone looking to heat and cool a larger open space or multiple rooms without running ductwork or putting up with loud, inefficient old-school units. It's perfect for open-concept homes, small businesses, finished garages, or even rental properties where you want smart features, quiet operation, and good energy efficiency. My experience has been positive from install to daily use. Even with my initial doubts about coverage and difficulty, it turned out to be a smooth fit for my home. If you're on the fence about switching to a mini-split, LETO makes it easy for beginners, but has enough features for those who want modern, smart comfort. I will leave detailed information about the LETO series mini-split air conditioner heat pump in the comments for your reference. Thank you for watching.